sorry. But after a few months more, nish more really mina.
Oh, so nish more pene. But after a month.
After a month, but pen a month after almost 3 months, 4 months.
Takuliaba.
When I for one fast. When we use him, so our female children was type of experience in Kokolangi. So now we are naming it not military. And I said, I don't touch the Karamudi. What if you? I'm going to Afro. Since you come para shibuko by sababu ya to ari mfo mwa tebera mama papa ni wanu ye mwe are supposed to give up nenda umpere istatu bombe now templo show fast na timina bishop umfene for deputy mwele kuno na waleta umti kunati ubani no if you get there ukuno womti sharp ya ministry ya alafu opose kwa manu dangers those are dangers. Just trust God, and we are praying for you, and we are praying for your wife, and we are praying for you, a man of God. No two questions. Okay, let's continue. Photo again. So,
just you got married to this beautiful woman. That was your first marriage. You got married to this first beautiful woman. So the issue that you had in that marriage was that the extended family wanted children. What about the two of you? Were you forcing each other to have children?
Before we loved each other, son.
Okay.
We loved each other, son, and we could. And they like all those things were happening, but the pressure was coming from
the extended family.
Extended family, no. Female side.
From the female side.
Yeah. Okay. So if someone is listening, maybe pressure, but I encourage you, don't use any shortcut. It's better you just trust and stand on God, but it's not easy. It's not easy.
How long were you in the relationship? Marriage, the first marriage.
Upon each 1 year. So yeah, we entered when I was ordained finally as a minister. License, my parents certificate to say now we ordain you. It's like no more actually bomb cafe no. So I can issue a weakness whereby my issues. Now I work sana ni shikare from muri ine dashi. To adimebe no kumya timura mfyo mtu mnakana. Ni shimoni bitamlefu mwana.
Na nombo mwana.
Ni shitamlefu oh. You are not showing concern. So when they said you are not showing concern, we started moving more hospitals. We could use salary to a hospital. Not Pima, we keep trying. So all those pressures were coming from there, but immediately when I got ordained, by the time 12 my conference, I shared the final channel to afirwa to amsendo mwana wesu. It's better we want mushayo na mapepo yenu bupasta wenu if mwana yote tulifire.
Basendo mwana. No, we don't want chupa chapwe kwa samba mo tulemfire umbi. No, but being a licensed minister, being a pastor, yari kosa kuyo. Opo yako sere yari cover. So pastor.
Yeah. So from there, at least I feel sana quite very quite. It was not thinking my mind. Don't what him realize I have bad news. What it will end for divorce. Everty now what I hope at separation.
So
pastor people kufunga nombe pa kupepa.
Mountain.
Mountain nomba kolebe mountain you flag sanga mountain lebe. Where somebody share no mkazi wa ndini fimutu. Apo wapepa ko wa again mupapa. So in the stage whereby you are being rejected or you enter disappointment, the first stage that we face is denial.
So
body sender. So you first denial, so kula first by the separation could denial. You are not finished at village. Tauri maybe 50 village ticket. Or family said about village ticket. But I would expect that village ticket, Amarumas, if not to avoid Romo, but I'm not going to dating. You are already at a racer, Mukash. Are we room Kashwandare, Zero Mavina, at Awe, if not to Romo, one darama. You talk with Darama, then Crocodile Cheto to take it to Cocola Peperaco. I'm going to go Ambukula at Awe, we need to go to Data Fiari.
How did you deal with the public? Because I was saying those things. Now you are the man of God, and you know the people, they know you. This person has sung, you are marvelous, and he's passing through these issues. And these are the issues to pastors. So how did you handle the public in case there is someone who's passing through this?
So your number 8, point number 2. That's the point number 2, whereby now you've been hearing.
So number 1, you are in denial.
Denial. Whereby you are now kind of now said about your mother, I want to grab a pata. Everyone get poor. Every day I walk down here, I quit a mesh. Makota Trebufa to Adiranda. This one was set up. So number the second one is Imalandapu. You've been hearing rumors that no, I got a boyfriend. No, na Facebook at Indonesia. I feel we know Njovu at Indonesia. No, now working the Kuba, Nishina Nakata, Biaka boyfriend, nobody couple. I don't know what I did over end and Uncle. So you've been hearing rumors, me for Fadiranda. You start experiencing them when you mean first be back with me. We now issues. Now feel we don't so Magata, Mata, Makashi, then they tell you no. Biuko, you for more days. So it's the second point here, Shupasan, whereby you start experiencing everything now. You start experiencing the moon, because experience. And that's the moment where you need to Kubasana, close and stand up with now those that are trusting you. Send to be part of this person, especially family can be there for you because everyone number. There are others who want to take sides to you.
So public, how do public action?
So could you have a bit of casual? So
church
friends could have a race could you could have who get the problem
all right, just what you thought there. So this is Discover Your Missing Link. We are talking with Pastor Joshua. We're just exploring the experience that he had. We're talking about failed relationships. What happens when you face a failed relationship, even as a child of God, as a person of God? How do you deal with such kind of issues? How do you respond to them? Sometimes you find that the public comes in. They deny you. They say so different kind of things. How do you do with such kind of things? So we are discussing this thing with Pastor Joshua. Pastor Joshua passed through these issues, and today we are going to discuss and find ways on how we can be able to come out of this. So if you want to participate in this program, you want to ask questions, you want to contribute on this program, you want to ask Pastor Joshua something, you can call us on 0978 32 5332. 0978 32 5332. You can be able to call and contribute and ask questions. Then we'll be able to respond to those questions even as we chat through with Pastor Joshua. Today is a day that the Lord has made. You and I shall rejoice and be glad in it. This is a special day. So if you are there and you have passed through a relationship heartache, maybe you have passed through a failed relationship, just take good. We're going to learn one or two things. Even those who haven't yet passed through, sometimes my friend that it is in the future or something might happen, but I've been able to know how to deal with it. Pastor Joshua.
Number 3 now.
Yes.
Number 3.
We've got a caller. We've got a caller. All right, you can call us again on 0978 32 5332. You can be able to contribute on this topic of today, how to handle failed relationships. How do you make sure that they don't affect your current relationships that you are in or the future relationships? How do you deal with the public? How do you deal with that information when people deny you or whatever happens? How do you deal with such kind of information? You are a Christian and you pray, and in this case we have got a pastor who has passed through this issue. So you can be able to call us on 0978325332 or 0978325332. You can be able to ask a questions, you can be able to contribute, whatever you have, you can be able to chat through. Pastor Joshua.
So number 3 number Chiron. Kairwa mfama white experience ama rumors you say. What experience na twenty three. So is number 3 Chiron. They say that ngwai buntura whereby why buntura kola kumana blood refuma. You say that Chiron date mona like a posoti, like a bandage. Number the most painful chironda or the most painful soul yakumutima heartbreak because yanataula imona what I tira pushanya menshi So when you went to civic center kuchurch, so that is a chilonda each kari pasane chakwa tauri chumfua chile kari pateti ubika pomuti there to station kana you have to take time to heal. Without taking a time take fibong. So you each chilonda chaifyo, the only solution is time. As you are going through all those, we are now going to the fourth thing.
Okay, so I've got a question here from our caller. The caller is saying that how do you know that you are in a failed relationship? Relationship, it is a failed relationship. A question here.
Number question. Kula red flags. Number because if my youth sing and for one saying that love, who was for love, fast. So even us, my red flags, but
so in short, what you were asking, did you have red flags?
So my red flags to the red flags that are there, I'm not feel old in a partner. Now go to very fast. We got out in they are trying to hide some stuff. So even in this situation where I was in, I don't know before we can pick a nyenda na mugwino fya wedding fya kutekancha awe tukamya fo tukabika po ngalo fe bana muisaka mana kashi bale butukira pakusala date kwari kupisana pakusala date ya wedding amamba ndati date mike mu March sentiko August we treva fast they are trying to hide certain things that are in there in their relatives bali shobe ne fubi kala mamona so ngakwari kulosha
mwana gashi mwashibeni follow
we just months, as I can say, just months. We were together church, but just months. It took us 7 months. It didn't take years.
Tapani if you stick a relationship, if you repair married flags.
Married flags. Fast.
So in married flags, we have family members. So the two of you are relying on extended families.
So most
every decision.
Never decide. If you take from love. So those are red flags.
So if you are in a relationship and you find that your spouse can never make a decision and you relationship in danger. These are red flags.
No. Banko bekaranda wino imoyo leta mlipanga decision bapange bami so kula wa chip question there are red flags in so especially ngwa elonga mla paper fene chinka the Holy Spirit is telling you cast still small voice is telling you that take an mwana wa ndromba kula bokuleka omubiri wa sendo kubirima no I'm in love we can't to fish stick. So the red flags are there.
Then, what about red flags? For example, those people are not yet married. You're just dating this person. Because when you are married now, it's another step. Then there are red flags that you're able to see when people are dating. And then there's some red flags that you can be able to see people are dating. You're just dating. You say, okay, but this relationship, things are not happening accordingly. You find each and every relationship has got fundamentals. If you see this relationship is more focused, for example, is based on sexual relationship, you know that this is a red flag. There is no guarantee that this relationship can last because most of the men, they are hunters. They want to hunt. If they hunt, bapuisha, baikatakanama, gamaba pera, sexual barrier, then guarantee taiwapo sana. Ila mfanga there is no guarantee in this relationship. You are running this relationship on a bad foundation because a Christian relationship is based on what? On Christian principles. One, you need to make sure that you are faithful to God, you are faithful to yourself. If you're not, you have to be faithful to your partner. Yes. So this is the first thing that you need to make sure that you identify. No, we are not in a relationship. That is a red flag. You need to make sure that you are faithful because whatever you entertain, it comes back in future. It started when you are dating. If someone cannot hold themselves when they are dating, why you are able to do those things? Why you are still not yet married? Trust you. But these things they come back. Toxic relationship, why? There are certain things that you are entertained. So make sure that you base this relationship on what? On principles. If you're a Christian Base them on Christian principle. One,
Yes.
you have to be faithful to your partner. Make sure that you abstain until you marry, because you need to keep yourself holy. As a living what? Sacrifice. Not panono awaisa batonyako. Abashitefi bakisi nako batonyako. No. Okay, we've got a call. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, we are listening to the program. This is Daliso.
Daliso from where?
From within Lusaka.
What Daliso? What is your contribution or your question?
The contribution concerning the topic today,
dealing with a failed relationship. What happens?
Sorry?
Failed relationship. Dealing with a failed relationship.
Okay, yeah. It's failed relationship. It's because we do not build our relationship based on God's standards. It's relationship because Malasangati, someone is in a relationship, you are dating. Malasangati will be to the other side. Let's say Narawi the Kubakashan. Let's separation remainder it is our language. It is our language. Over Malasanga Kubasi, interest but they get to know each other, they understand.
Yes.
So you find out to say that in a relationship, someone is using a win. So we should know full up to 100%. Of which understand that misunderstanding in your relationship. That's why most of these things are failing. So for someone involved later, no weaknesses, yes, that's when we can get to know and progress in our relationships.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you so very much.
All right, sir, you're welcome.
Any question for Pastor Joshua?
We just want to hear on how his story went on, if your TK concerning his marriage, and how he recovered from those wounds.
Okay, beautiful. All
right.
Okay, beautiful. That was our call. Mostly this relationship, are failing because they base their money non-godly standards, which makes them to fail. So if you base them on godly standards, not if you are going to put a chupo. Abana kashibambi ale put a status. You know what status that Mrs. Nan. No, ishibaneni. When you know each other, you'll be able to build each other. Why ishibana? Like we give an example that mware fu to shefi.
Another red flag that I can talk about is don't say my decisions nangu kulebo kuichita uleanda no, for the sake of love it's fine. Wakanye chintu we are caving for the sake of her.
For the sake of
it's
love.
Fine.
Now
watchfulwa over maybe katempa kachima or ka disrespect kachishika. Now for the sake of love na mtemwana it's okay. Yes, mkubuka kuntanshi. You need to talk about this stuff, not to say you're caving. Relationship. No, it's fine. Meaning, those are red flags. Relationship is very disrespect, but you are caving. For the sake of no, I richie and then so the sake of love, but no, it's fine. I disrespect you.
Then others they are getting married as a financial solution. So then that's why they are no more marriage, but you so
street. So those are red flags as well.
Put value on yourself. If you can go to school, go to school. And make sure you do something. If you can do a business, do a business. Don't go in a marriage as a dependent. No, go in a marriage as a interdependent. Be interdependent. Don't just be depending on your spouse. Now in a marriage, you can be able to put something as your husband puts something. That would be a good marriage. Punching back. Beautiful. Now, so with us, let's move on those 5.
So now,
I want to
number 4. So finally, I was taken koti. I mean, divorce whereby I judge Kunata. from what I've read, we won't ask him to pay anything. Celebration.
So
in a sense, she and as I move out, it's very now the moment where you reach number 4, where you don't want to talk about it. When you are at a stage whereby you don't you can't even share to someone, you can't encourage someone, and it becomes more terrible because immediately wedding no divorce again. So you are still in the stage you get to landepo get to it's your own secret now. When you hear about
so
again you point those things keep you see some relationship, encourage you are not ashamed of what you went through.
You understand
so
that it was part of the process.
You need to kukula now.
The Bible says God cannot allow something to come into your way or to tempt you, which He knows that you can't handle.
You can't handle.
For something to come along your way, God knows that you're able to handle it. So God is the God who's faithful.
Yes.
When He allows something to happen to us, He knows that we
yes, when Red Sea is coming,
so your number 4.
Number 5.
All right. So before he gives us the last one in terms of the process on how he handled the failed relationship, if you have got questions or if you've got contributions, you can call on 0978-325332. 0978-325332. Then you can be able to come through, you're able to contribute or ask questions or just give us your thoughts on what you think on this topic. All right, we've got a caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and how are you?
Very fine. Murishani mkwawai.
Bwino Murishani.
Bwino tunaenda na wanani?
Tala ba Susan Banda kwa misi.
Oh, Susan.
Ni abe.
Na ni abe ne ba Susan beswa bai.
Abazena abazenu aba.
Oh, mwalishi bachinja program number 14 hours.
Okay, na mkwai.
Mkwai ba Susan ndanda boshanga.
Awale yena yalikosa. Yalikosa itosi alanda ba man of God mwanzi na ine. Okay, tatwashika tatafika kukia wedding chanya Tari chawe titike vine pano ntebera teti tata tufuire okukumana pakai tufuire to akonka nani le foaya Machati tuando apapene si apapene tuaefere
ngambo kutesta
kwa itakuri ba testa ba mjao fuire de sara ni sex before marriage tesu wao na uratu we are man of God, you are a man of God. That's a spiritual experience. Mfana toleo mfana febuino buino ya mwanzini pokusawa inende foku dende mwana dikutemwa yo ndine mwamuna wako nchebeda okay nenena chitasa okay jankara chape buno chizakwa chidana I'm telling you panonde onda
Wasuse yashu atende onda
onda kusaferesa muere sei peni na papa taisire fire izipre peni ingire parire sana na chifuja na ibako dibida ibako muntu fijo muntu sako ikaja iwe so kosati ya okay na la kosa kwena jadi befia esmaire ja mamuna yokaita alifuna nezona mangani muzanga kanisa alifuna kutani pake panyuma nezo kumaira taenda kuchesi kuja pakapa na professor mwana monga uyu mwamuna ali serious uyu mwamuna ali serious mwamuna ine hao mwanjiri chimwemwe
kumwetuka chapi
vyajubika chimwemwe chafumapo mwebana abakolesa
mwaisanga muri mwamo nini
emukwaye kukosa ndemyeba kukosa kudabwasa omuntu aleisa tebemoneka
after mwamupera
kokisa but remember making us ipepo wapepa jefusine bachanda bamano of course wapepa wayako mwaranjishani afe bwino omutima wateshani waikara imwe bantu siwa iyo tusemisi cyabere tukaipa yapene besanga pere cyara basefuna naye na satana pajara kwa alemba
hayi mayengirepo
ona urefija nombangata tushipikishe kuti tupepere kurukakimbi nireso imbi telefasi yapitike sometimes simbi satana ai notiachipinshire kwasipitike abantu nabo baima efo taupita efo barereba uzo aliuze alirwara HIV alibana shani shanyuko ureupako
yarikaba twatotera thank you Susan. All right, so that was Susan giving us a side what she passed through and how she handled it. So these things, they happen. Make sure you keep the promised land safe. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Who are we talking to this afternoon?
Is it from the 92.9 FM?
Yes, United Voice Radio.
Yeah, you're talking to John.
John?
Yeah, Mr. John, calling you from Garden House.
Yes, Mr. John. Kindly go ahead and give us your contribution.
Yeah, my contribution is over the topic which we have jumped in. Papa mene pali ngani ya failed relationship. I think chintu chamine chimankala lacking abantu ni time. Na patience. Yeah, because like monga mwone bakambila ba man of God ma signs na ma persecutions yani bana facingana nayo mu relationship yabo. Vipezeka kuti ni vintu vameti mafuno tamangisa vintu va fast about tiangana from both sides kunanga are we involving God or not. Minus that tizapeza kuti tikatenga ma decisions kambi titenga ma decisions mukufuna kwatu just because that akai nafuna mkazi vachitika totally. But the good part is kuli vanhu vanova taking a time like mwane vana taking a time vaman of God kusarashinga like munga mwene zinamvelela story yavo kuti vana vaisako after vaenda muri about some months chifuna mwana tani and therefore sometimes depending a 14 like muri Amos chapter 7 where it says God cannot do anything minus revealing to his people.
Amen.
So yankala ni masigns ya dauti mulungu aza kulangiza njira of which the good part again is benze skill benze bakachiri mu mapunziro yawe out bashite qualify pa level yo segula ministry yabo.
Okay, kindly conclude.
Yeah, so those confusion were coming to what to persecute his journey of what of Christianity. Muri icho chipeza kuti chifrika chatekanya na kupaka vindu mumanja ya mulungu kushomosha so that chipanje chihandolinge bwino mu because marriage is a huge step in life whereby mukumanisa na mafamily avili amene maybe siachana understand mshomosha but you want their people to do what to be together.
Beautiful.
So once so ngavanzema jamboni kakisia enda bwino. It's a good way to worship God kutianira nzeni njira yazona ngasana pake pamoja twazangala pamoja ngaza chirola mulungu meaning bazafika bakala pamoja.
All right, thank you so much. All right. So Pastor Joshua, give us the last one. We want to know.
The last one, the last one, it's now whereby now moving on, after denial, Chironda, you hear you experience from the church and everything. The fourth one.
So the question is,
moving
can
on.
someone still find true love even after a failed relationship?
Number 5. Now to trust another person. Even me, I reached that level.
So
I reached the level whereby pakuchetekera fairly shupa. Waisha kwati no in relationship yaka. Waisha kwa in relationship yaka because tola chetekera.
You are not yet healed. So healing is very important. Give yourself time.
Now you can be able to share the experience. Even now, we know what money. I'm experience na ipita muri finite.
All right. Hello, good afternoon. Wino mlishani mkwe. Wino. Tunaenda na manani? Agnes, kwisa. Okay, Agnes, within 1 minute, tumwa chitako tutuka.
Within 1 minute.
Okay, 2 minutes, guys.
Okay. Ama situation yamo kubikale sapantani. Mkwai. Ngabikale sapantani notukira betanguka. Umubachera bandira man of God. Vingi fisa ukwesa mukutwesha ngabe na Kristo. Olibeta ko batu walikala muzeshe for a long time but why side that was the guys can omboko batiri. Ole mono ko batiri kapchara babino pia isavipa. So the only thing we can do as Christians, kubika selesa pantash na mapepo sana, okupepo kula sana kuchechi. Ngaulea sana kucheche, fionse file fya kwa bati, ifiye kuchusha fionse, ngaulea sana kucheche, ule mfua ichebo cha kwa lesa. Tafiko sana ukukosa, mkwai.
Hatu atotera mkwai?
Natotera mkwai.
Alesa mipane mkwai.
Mkwai na imari na mpare.
All right. So, Pastor Joshua, can go ahead.
Yeah, moving on issue, Panomba, to trust another person with your heart. Why not? So, it's not easy. It takes the grace.
So, in a never face to a point, were you able to manage to find
yes
a true love?
So, number it took years and
then
the grace of God. So how I came now to open up to say I can feel Peru because I reached the point whereby nemwine ndaipikira ndafara bwinoni nkwatenga ndabwino nombale samba ankush na mbo kwenda kuna mufyalo
na ministry
na sabi kapa chawe na ministry fyapa muru fya marriage no. So number when I talked to one of the people that I knew long time ago was my Sunday school daughter. So I think Sunday school teacher. So she's telling me her experience and I asked her this question. Bushe, upon she triple relationship. Na ifika point ya kwa ndaichishira, ndari bwino, in the nama concert mose na ku South Africa na hapa na quiz. Why is it important for me to get married? Nishi ngopira.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you? Who are we talking to? Hello, who are we talking to this afternoon?
Okay, which program is this?
Missing Link, United Voice Radio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been calling and calling. Glad I've come through.
Okay, yes. What is your contribution, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as I was explaining, sorry about that call, I'm trying my network. It took God. So I asked her a question to say, you, my sister, in a fiance ndakwata, fiance and apende pepana kuntakuru ule nshupa, takuru akunshupa no kufunga no overnight.
Never
then I asked her a question. Never kumputura.
I never am iputule. So mwalimu sanga.
Narimsanga namupisha question. The reason why I gave her my heart to trust her now is because of how she answered to say every person in life, Lisa, I'm looking for someone. All the joy you need to be sharing them with someone. Pains, you need to be sharing them with someone. Sorrows, you need to be sharing with someone. Without sharing all those joys, all those happiness, you need someone. That's how I trusted her. We got married with the win of it.
No more man. Father. Oh, shut the wreck box. Alright. Father. All right. Last caller. Hello, good afternoon. Agnes mkwai. Mweba last month.
It's okay if you put the move on. If you have issue face, you put the move on. What the effort to effort is a son of who put the move on because in an ad, you have to you know, Bapana is cafe from 2018 up to now. If I know for you got not quite no one or you know you want 25 years.
Walanda por que balanda papa muy fe.
Ah, eu tô indo para aí, meu filho. Eu vou te dar voo, não te for minha coisa. Coisa que cara tá te fazendo o fome.
Tá doido
não. Não, serious como ela tá, ou tá para te enganar.
Okay, get balanda. Pastor Josh, you get that one.
Ngefini na from Grondorola. She gave me an answer on Sham Philip. Somebody else. So ngefini na chanda mwamure fira mayo kufunye kumtima. Have someone to talk to. Not to ngamwarifungira finish tamacha take it all once. Ngamwarifungira trust. It takes God, but it takes also you to open up. The moment it's not an achievement when you are celebrating, but it's good when you are being taught congratulations on your graduation. You have got someone who when you face a chiriro, you have got someone who moribonse. Now wake up.
And the Bible says two is better than one.
So namaba mababa Susan one can go say shako niyo you need someone to celebrate with you. Yes, we all want homeless unga echo in 5 years. Afila kwata kwa someone over it about that. That me for money to that na kwanisha ne as a single mother, but there's need for that person to be there. It's not good for a woman and for a man to be alone. We all want to 5 years. I feel a mentor. Get a mentorship from my mommy wake up. I have a mentor or a shako. So
father
figure. Good way, you've got a very big job to find a father figure.
So in short, what the man of God is saying that give room for another person to come in. Not to show by the fiari baba sana, but give room for someone to come in. Abantu people they cheat, others they misbehave, but give that person an opportunity to them to come in. 2018 is a long time. 2024, 5 years. God is sending Mr. Rod. Angel. Mr. Rod is come.
An angel.
Praise the Lord. We call him Mr. Rod. Mr. Rod is come. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. My beautiful wife. Are you agree? Yes. Yes. So as Susan and Mr. Rod, give Mr. Rod the opportunity to praise the Lord. All right. It has been discovered. You're missing link. The last message. Let me just read the last message. Hi, this is Agnes from Makene. I have been married for over 12 years and I have 3 kids with my husband, and my husband is a truck driver. Please, I really need advice on my marriage. Ever since I got married to my husband, he has been disappointing me. He has been sleeping around with different ladies. I'm tired with this marriage, but whenever I go to church, they tell me that he is my husband. So I don't know what to do because these things is eating me.
My parent phone number. She needs counseling and
so, Pastor Joseph, give us your phone number so that people can be able to call you. All right. So this situation, even next week, I'll be able to address it as well. But we can be able to call us on 1977
even after the program.
After the program, 1977-356525, 1977-356525 for counseling and for be able to cement, but we'll be able to look at this issue to help our sister. So it has been discovered. You're missing link. Your last words, man of God.
Especially 2024. time of prayer kupepa sana nokuanechebo emkwani.
Okay, so thank you so much. It has been Discover Your Missing Link. I'm so happy and good that you tuned in. See you next week on the same time and the repeat on Tuesday 21 hours. Me and my sugar baby were saying bye-bye. See you next week. We love you all.
My sugar baby.
You are my missing.
That's something my last.
My missing.
This one.
Yeah, Guinness.
You are my heart and my love, my baby, my